Welcome to step 6 of the programme planning model. Well done first of all for getting this far. Now step 6 involves the review of your programme to date, which means that you can make any final adjustments before you begin your intervention. Now lots of our students have said to us, do we really need to do this part of the planning model? And we would say yes. The students who do this part very successfully are in a very good position in terms of making sure that all eventualities have been covered. So here's the 6-step model for you to look at. Okay, so step 6, I said, is a review of the programme plan, and it gives you an opportunity to step back and summarise the plan using something called a logic model. And you can find the logic model on page 47. And I'll show you what the logic model looks like. So it's this diagram here on page 47, okay? And at the top you'll see it's got the goal, the population of interest, the objectives, strategies, activities and the resources. So it gives you the chance to revisit the relationships between your goals, populations of interest, the strategies and activities. It gives you the overall context of the plan and the resources required to implement it, and to really examine and see how everything fits together. So you need to use the logic model, and as you look at the overview, ask yourself the following questions. Are the objectives clearly stated in outcome terms? Are the activities clear and measurable? Are the type and amount of resources adequate? Are the links between objectives and strategies plausible? Are there any constraints that may limit the programme? And you'll know that much more clearly after you've actually seen where the intervention is taking place. In stepping back, it gives you a big chance to look for the big gap in your logic. For example, is there a big leap from your objectives to the strategies? Are your activities practical and doable within a few months, but in this example, in a couple of weeks? Are there any gaps to add another layer of objectives or another layer of activities? You'll need to review the resources and the connections, and these might be human and financial, that are currently available to implement the plan, including the programmes or activities offered by other organisations. At this point, you need to examine the feasibility of implementing the plan as outlined to this point, and you really note where activities may be on hold pending the identification of other resources. Finally, go back to your step 2 and the situation assessment and review the fit of the plan with your data gathering and decision making at that time. Did anything new emerge while you were building your plan? What adjustments did you need to be made in the plan to fit with the situation and to get ready for the implementation? And then at that point you can begin and you can revise your plan accordingly. We hope that you found this guide to the 6-step planning model useful. The real secret now is to try and put it into practice, and through this to use it as a means of learning. But thank you very much for taking part, and I wish you all the luck. Okay, thank you very much.